Guys, I'm literally telling you, I manifested throwing this January 1st, 2025. It is not, I literally manifested this. Like, manifesting is completely real. I really did this.
Starting to realize I'm that nigga. Grab it low and then I send them. Don't take shit, be a killer. Even the church house filled with sinners. Nigga, my safe house filled with clip. And they got it on me in LA. I'm chopping too.
What is up, guys? Welcome back. Today is Mastermind Day. I'm throwing my first ever Mastermind. And I'll pop up a little picture right now. Actually, at the start of this year, January 1st, on my birthday, I wrote down all my goals for the year. And it's currently almost December, and hosting a Mastermind was actually one of them. So this is definitely a great step, and I hope I can provide the value and showcase everything I've learned in my couple years in business. And the other two speakers are very accomplished. So I'm just very lucky and fortunate to put it on, and I'm gonna take you guys with me today on kind of what a behind the scenes looks like when you're an 18-year-old agency owner throwing a marketing mastermind. Right now, we're just going to Porto's. Yeah, we're gonna go get some pastries and drinks for the mastermind. And I'm excited. Again, my whole mission behind masterminds is not to make money off of it, but to give back and to give value. Because the more value you give, the more trust you're gonna get back. Knowledge is not meant to just be kept in your brain. It's meant to be acted upon and also shared. Because I'm not one to gatekeep what I know got me to where I am today. I'm one to share that. And obviously my exact path is probably not gonna get everyone else the same result as me, but they're gonna be able to take what I've learned and what the other two speakers have learned with a grain of salt and implement that, and actually those principles literally today after they learn it from the mastermind, and make a real difference not only in their business but their life, their mindset. That's overall the goal. It's when they leave this mastermind, it's to be 5% better than when they walked in. Smile, baby, all right? You're a millionaire, by the way. You know that, right? He's still. I love
Bro,
it.
hey, look at this. Look at this. Look at my collection. This is what $4,000 of Hot Wheels looks like.
Guys, this is what happens when you have too much money.
Yeah, it's kind of.
You get weird addictions. I'm glad it's Hot Wheels and not something weird.
I have a creeper mini fridge.
Derek, do you know that at the start of this year, January 1st, when my birthday was, like, I wrote down like all my goals for the year, and this was one of them. I swear to God, it was
what?
Like post a mastermind.
Oh
Like,
shit, let's go.
I really manifested this shit. It's
That's
actually
fucking
real.
sick.
I really did that, you know?
That's fucking sick. Hey, I'm here. I'll bring this for you.
I love you. It's fucking dope.
Neurocom. Which watch should I wear? The Rolex or the AP?
AP, 100% AP.
But the Rolex is more expensive.
Okay, then bring me the AP.
No, I'm bringing you the silver AP.
Okay, bet. Perfect.
This one, it matches you better.
Oh, match my eyes, bro. Oh, you guys see
That's
that?
what I'm saying.
Oh, it's getting me right, guys. It pays off to have rich friends. It pays off. Let's go, baby.
Hey, which one, boys?
Hey, vlog, comment down
We're
below.
both. One on each wrist.
The AP?
One on each wrist?
AP or Rolex, guys? He's holding 100K in his hands right there. A little bit more, actually.
Yeah, 40K AP, 60K Rolex, yeah.
That's crazy. It's not, though, guys. Anything's possible, for real.
Alright, I got my jeans on.
You like my fit,
Can I
bro?
shower, dog?
Bro, I would hope so. I don't want you
Or
smelling.
should I come stinky?
I don't know, bro. I might have an aura. Like,
Stinky
you
millionaire,
really...
W?
Stinky millionaire. Clip that, bro. Clip that.
I'll just go to the public park and just take a shower there.
I'm gonna call you when I'm there, right, bro?
Alright, that's a good boy. Talk to you.
And then Pat's bringing a Lamborghini SV. Guys, I'm literally telling you, I manifested throwing this January 1st, 2025. I literally manifested this. Like, manifesting is completely real. I really did this, and it's gonna come into fruition. I'm excited to take you guys behind the scenes, but we're gonna get some Portos right now, and obviously some pastries for the team, everything, and it's gonna be great. I'm on the phone with Troy right now. I swear to God, I would not be an entrepreneur without this guy right here. He changed my life. Is this it? Oh, it's low-key packed. he's been a mentor, and he's a little bit scared that I'm gonna pass him soon. But we're keeping him on his toes.
Yeah, I'm terrified. Oh my gosh. All right, bro. I'll see you later, bro. Good luck with
Peace.
everything.
Thank you, bro. Guys, I love the community. I love the network that we've generated. That's like what, Alex, like 10 calls, bro, in the past 30 minutes wishing me luck. It's crazy. And again, like, you create your own luck, but it's good to have that community that wishes you luck when you really like go after your goals and you actually do what you say you're gonna do. That's what builds respect in whatever industry or niche you're in. Boom. Everyone at the Mastermind is gonna eat right. It's game time, guys. I'll tell you a story. So when I used to do gymnastics, the night before, you always treat it like you have a good dinner, you don't eat too heavy so your mind is right. And this is kind of how I'm treating this. I really, truly believe that sports and business are very similar. Entrepreneurship is the hardest sport in the world, in my opinion. And treating every big goal and every big event you do like a competition or like a game, whatever, is very beneficial because it gets you in the right framework of mind. Like, I really have to go and present and give value to people who really paid to watch me speak, watch the speakers, my co-speakers speak at this event, and it's an absolute honor, and you have to treat it like it's a game or a competition. So today's game day. We've been ready, we haven't eaten too heavy, so we're sharp, and I'm ready to go, baby. You guys see that building right there, the New York Life? You see those letters? That's where we're gonna be speaking and holding the Mastermind. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be overlooking all of LA. It's gonna be a great experience. I'm super grateful and fortunate to actually forge relationships, to actually be able to be trusted by the people who actually own that building to put this on. It's definitely a blessing, and now it's game time, boys. It's game time. It's time to give some value. It's time to educate everyone who paid a lot of money to be here, and I'm just grateful I even get to do this. What's up, big boy? I'm 1 minute away in the parking structure, all right? I'm literally, I'm turning in right now. Turning in. I see the, wait, what? I don't see your whip.
I don't see you, buddy.
You see me?
Yeah, bro, tough. I'm pulling in right now, bro. Trust.
Where?
I'm like in this alleyway.
Wait, bro, where are you though? I don't see you. I'm like, it's like a roundabout before enter.
What do you mean?
You want me to literally just send you my location? I just sent it.
Hey, starting to realize I'm that nigga. Got it low and then I send them. Don't take shit, be a killer. Even the church house filled with sinners. Nigga, my safe house filled with clip. And they got it on me in LA. I'm dropping two wild lemons. Hey, yeah, they ain't sure I got my G. Hey, Michael J come smile, but I don't know how I ain't got Z.
Guys, we officially made it to the Mastermind. We got Callie.
What's going on, guys?
We got Alex. This is about to be an amazing Mastermind. We'll show you guys some behind the scenes right now. But we're about to drop some crazy value for you guys, and it's gonna be great. We'll see you guys soon. Guys, we're walking in now. Callie got his slideshow ready. Peep the fits, guys.
Yes, sir.
What do you like better?
Old money fit.
Old money. That's how we do it. You know,
sir.
we're at Finance Bro headquarters today.
Bro, how many kids we got waiting outside right now? Like 3?
Dude, no, like 5. 5 kids waiting. We're not gonna let them in until 11.
Okay, good.
We gotta set it up.
Let's do it.
Let's get hype, bro. Hey, Belen.
Hi, Jaden.
We're walking in right now, okay?
Oh, okay. It's in the penthouse, so.
It's gonna be the penthouse. Guys, it is literally the penthouse suite all the way at the top. Like that's what we're doing.
There?
All the way at the top.
Oh yeah, let's get it.
Let's get to it.
We gotta play the Rick Ross motivational music.
Hey, cue Rick Ross motivation right now. Eh?
I'd rather have 10% of a watermelon than 100% of a grape.
What's good, boys?
How y'all doing?
Let us just quickly set up, all right? We're running like 5 minutes behind.
Yeah, I think you might need to ignore me.
It's already open. You see the button right here, the penthouse?
Show the button,
Show the button. Nah,
Top floor boss.
that's how we do it. Top floor boss. It's about to be great, guys.
We already got people camping outside. That's a good sign. That's a really good sign. Am I nervous? Maybe.
Am I nervous? Nah. Nice to meet you.
Hi, I'm Jackie.
Nice to meet you. Thank you so much for putting this on. We really appreciate you.
I should take 3 more chairs, so wanna...
Yeah, and then maybe we can even have like 3 chairs like right here where the speakers are, or do you think?
Oh, I see what you mean.
Bro, we gotta stand up, bro.
I think that
Yeah, no, but you know what I mean?
The
Like,
speaker should be right here.
yeah, perfect.
You wanna get him in the the head of the table, you know?
Yeah, 100%, like this.
I mean, you know?
Yeah, just with the lighting and everything.
Well, how about I just put it on?
I saw you downstairs.
Yeah. That's Richard Price.
Some people are running a little bit late.
How old are y'all?
I'm 17.
17?
16.
How old?
17. Who said 16?
18.
18?
Wait, no, you're ugly.
I'm on, dog. I'm 21.
Bro, you're the only one wearing a t-shirt, bro. Come on. I thought it was like professional casual.
Dog, that's...
Nah, bro, you look good. Yeah.
Thank you.
Nick looks
got a
at
lot
that
of hate
shit,
over
bro.
here.
Nah, he's trolling, don't worry.
How you doing, bro? What's up, Frederick?
How long did it take to make the slideshow?
Yeah. Yes.
It took like a few days to get the copy, and then our graphic designers just went and like kind of made it look good. It's super simple. Like we're obviously gonna talk more than present, but I think it'll really like change how you think about like metrics, because everyone here knows how to run meta ads, bro.
Yeah.
So it's like how to actually like get us, like you're gonna leave here, like hopefully like my goal is for you guys to leave here with a system that allows you guys to actually get to the next level. No, but yeah, the personal branding is gonna change like how you guys look at like your businesses, because it's like completely passive. Like the more free value you give, bro, even if you're getting 100 views and 2 of them start liking your and then they follow you and then you just keep giving continuous value, like it's easy to become a lead. And then there's some like profile funnel metrics that are not on the slides, but I'm gonna go into it, like how Callie has and Diro has. Like when someone follows Diro that like follows a bunch of trading accounts, like Diro has a setter that will go in and be like, hey, why did you follow me? Exactly. And then that's the same thing for the agency. Like if someone follows you, like even a business owner in any realm, like, hey, why did you follow me? Like what piece of content like sparked you to actually engage?
All right, Jaden, you want to start?
All right, guys, well, let's get into it. I appreciate everyone for coming. This is a amazing turnout. And I want to start off by introducing my co-hosts, Callie.
Hi, I'm Frederick.
And Diro.
Hey, boys.
You guys are going to get a lot of systems and sauce you guys can utilize in your guys' businesses today, like personal branding. Like I know everyone here knows what meta ads are, but like how you can like find a system to integrate it like into your business today. Like no fluff, like just this is a system you could start with and implement in your business today. And then Diro's going to go into sales, how to integrate that personal brand, and yeah, we'll get right into it. So Callie will go into personal branding. Diro will go into more sales, psychology, all that, and how he funnels his traffic to his program. And then I'll end it off with some meta ads, some mindset, and then we'll do a little bit of a Q&A. And then if you guys didn't meet Belen and her partner, they're going to give a little bit of a presentation about how to save on taxes. They save me tens of thousands a month on taxes, and I'm grateful for them, and they'll give their presentation at the end. So we'll get right into it. So Diro is going to start us off.
So, to start off, who am I? I'm 21 years old. I'm a millionaire officially. And I started day trading when I was 15 years old. And so far, in the past 6 years, I started day trading. I started social media. I've gotten over 150K followers across my social media platforms. Now, why am I here? I want to share with you guys my story from beginning to the end and how I went from a day trader to a content creator and why I even did that. Because people ask, yo, Daryl, why did you start posting on social media if you're making a lot of money? Like, what's the point of that? And on top of that, how I use my day trading and my car to build my personal brand. Now, where I came from. First off, I wasn't born in the US. I'm from Iran. I moved here when I was 3 years old, pretty much with nothing with my parents, and moved into a 1-bedroom apartment first off, then went to a 3-bedroom apartment and so on, and then we bought a house. I paid for their house, and it's a pretty good feeling having to pay for your parents' house because they help you a lot as you're going up. Now, the mindset I was raised with is, so my dad, he's a mechanical engineer, and the only way we came to America and actually like was able to afford the apartment, was able to get the condo, was with his degree. If he didn't have the degree, we'd be broke. Like, we'd be homeless pretty much. So the pressure of me getting that degree was insane. So when I told my parents I wanted to drop out of college, it was kind of like scary, honestly. The earliest ideas of success I saw around me was, again, my dad. With him, he took a massive risk and he stopped doing what his job was. He quit his job and went fully into a solar installation company. He became the installer for like SunPower, like the big companies. He had like a group of like 2 guys. It was him installing panels. And when I saw that, I'm like, oh, like you could make money by yourself. You don't have to work for someone. But at the same time, I didn't like the fact that he had to be on roofs all day working under the sun. So I'm like, what can I do online? In middle school, I was selling fidget spinners. So you see March 15, 2017, I was in 7th grade. So I was like, who wants a spinner? It's $13. I bought them for $1 from Wish.com, alright? So I was finessing these fools. Like, I made $300 in a day. In 7th grade, man, that's ridiculous. Now, how did day trading change my life? First off, it taught me discipline, how to control my emotions, and where did it get me? So I bought my first dream car right here at 19. A week before I turned 20, I bought my dream car. And then a week before I turned 21, I bought a supercar. Work in the morning, you're done by 8 a.m. 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. you have nothing to do. So you kind of get lazy with everything else. You got nothing else to do. What's your purpose of life? So I kind of have like an empty feeling where like, what's next? What do I do? Like I already got everything I want. It's just an empty feeling you have. So it's kind of where I started like the hobby. I bought the car. I started making content. How do you build your social media presence online? So first off, proof and be authentic. So if you're not authentic with your viewer, you're not going to get views. If you're putting it up front, if you're being fake, the audience can see that and they'll just scroll right by you, they'll forget about you. If you're being authentic with everything you post, if you're being genuine with everything you post, you'll get the views, you'll get the client, you'll get the audience, retention, consistency. If you're not consistent, bro, you're not going to get anywhere. Your channel can literally die. It literally happened to me. This channel, there was Garage on YouTube. I have 50K subs. I was getting 30, 40K views a video. I took a month off because my car's in for service and I have no videos to post. I posted a video yesterday. It's at 1,000 views. So the momentum, you can't get off of it. If you're on the momentum, foot on the pedal, don't slow down. You'll get comfortable when you're making the money, when you're doing all that. But when you're comfortable, that's when everything falls apart. You don't want to slow down no matter what you do. Let's backtrack real quick. So when I was 16, scariest day of my life. So when I started day trading, I was trading paper money at the time, and I was like, you know what, I think I'm ready to move to live accounts. And I told my dad that I started trading. He's like, oh, cool, blah, blah. A week later, a month later, hits me up. Yo, want to manage my stock portfolio? I'm 16, by the way. I don't know what he thought to give me that, but he told me that. Anyway, there's like 3K in there. He's been saving that for like 7 years, putting like $300 there, build up to 3K. I'm like, damn, it's a lot. Are you sure? He's like, I trust you. You shouldn't have, man. So, y'all remember the GameStop AMC pump that happened, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I do.
I remember it too. So it pumped up, kept going up and up. I'm like, bro, this is amazing. So I shorted it. Y'all know what shorting means?
Yeah. Yes.
I was up like 6K within like an hour. I'm hyped, man. I'm like, let's go, man. Like, this is so easy. Like, it's so sick. Let me hold it till tomorrow. $0. Again, final message, find purpose in what you do. Again, the hobby thing, that could help you out a lot. Yeah, boys. Thank you so much. I'm Dara.
Thank you.
This is Callie the Kid.
Yes,
sir.
Alright, so who am I? I'm Frederick Ballard, also known as Callie the Kid. I'm the founder of the clothing brand called Grail Locker. I have a following on Instagram with 173,000 followers, on YouTube like 80,000, and TikTok 126,000 followers. I'm 19 years old, and today I'll be speaking about how I built a six-figure clothing brand using social media, and then also what I learned about personal branding and content that actually sells. I built Grail Locker from scratch in my bedroom, which is actually true. I have been posting content like literally in the morning before school. I wake up, knock out like 3 TikTok videos with me just like showing the laces on the shoe. And with me doing that over and over and over again, I built my way up to 6 figures in sales, which I'm very proud of. And the main thing that got me there to that point was this consistency, posting I post so much. I'll show you like later, but I post so many videos on a daily basis. Like, it's crazy. But the main thing that would like contribute to all of my success is definitely social media. Like, without social media, I wouldn't even be here. In the beginning, I vividly remember in high school, everybody used to like kind of laugh at me, especially for like selling shoelaces. Like, why are you doing that? Oh, you're not gonna get like far with that, X, Y, and Z. But I knew like long term where I wanted to be, that I didn't want to be like, selling shoelaces forever. So I kind of just ignored them a little bit and just kept doing my thing, because in the beginning, just like depending on, because most of you guys are like in high school, so you guys are doing something different versus everybody else who's doing like the same thing. What I realized is that with you doing something different, people want to kind of like tear you down, bring you back down to their level, because they don't want to see you like go further than them, especially in high school. High school is like the worst. So the real reason why people buy clothes, they don't just buy products, right? They buy what the product means to them. So my people wear this because they want to stand out. It's the same with any product. Like, if you have whatever drop shipping store you do, whatever product you're selling, just go by these like core pillars right here. Identity, this makes you feel like, or this feels like me. Belonging, why people wear this. Emotion, this makes you feel confident. And then story, this stands for something bigger. And that's the main thing. People buy into your story. They don't just buy the product. They buy what that product makes them feel like, the story behind that, and also the community as well. Social media is my storefront. Your phone is everything. I know like the most common like objection is like, I don't know what to post. List out top 3 creators that you like and just go on their page, go to their most viral videos, and don't copy it bar for bar, but copy it and like switch it up a little bit, you know? They see your video, so let's say today, you reported, hey, I'm going to this mastermind, they see that video. Next, they'll go to your profile, and they'll be like, okay, what else does he post? Okay, he posts like, let's say content about running ads, and he's posting his students' wins. Okay, that's good, I wanna work with him. Next, they're gonna go to his bio, they're gonna apply to work with him, right? So it's like a 3-step pillar right there. And kind of just think of it like a relationship. People discover you, they start liking you, and then they trust you enough to buy. So your top of funnel goals should be to stop the scroll. That's why I think I'll put it in the next slide, but the first 3 seconds of the video are so important. Like that's like most creators like Logan Paul, Kai Cenat, they always focus on the first 3 seconds of the video. If it's not captivating the viewer in the first 3 seconds, they're gonna scroll. You know how people sit there on their TikTok and just scroll. You need to stop the scroll. So instead of recording a video like this, yo, what's going on, guys? Be more energetic, show more energy, be more, outgoing, show your personality. That will stop the scroll, right? And then you need to grab attention fast. So if you have the energy, keep it up. Yo, what's going on, guys? And then don't just go like this, so then boom, boom. No, keep that energy going. And when making videos, making content, running ads, whatever, just make sure you keep it engaging, short, and quick, right? My ideal video for TikTok and Instagram is about 13 seconds. That's like a very, very, very good sweet point because most kids these days, their attention spans are like goldfish, and they can focus on anything for very long. So you need to keep it short and sweet. Going viral once is cool. Being consistent every week is what creates real long-term growth. And I don't even have 1 million followers, but I'm still doing pretty good because I'm very, 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 very consistent. Posting multiple times a day gives you more lottery tickets. 1 hit can carry your whole week. And once you get that viral video, create like different reiterations of that.
How do you create both like emotional urgency and like logical certainty to get people to like want to buy from you?
It's through like just showing like your process. For me, like if I am starting a new clothing brand, because I kind of like show people like my true personality, they kind of see me grow throughout the years. It's gonna take time, of course. Like this regardless is gonna take time, but just by you showing, for you example, by you showing your students' results, by you showing, working with your students one-on-one, showing the money, whatever, when you do something new, they're gonna jump on that offer just because they've seen the results. They kind of see like the lifestyle marketing. Like let's say I go buy a Ferrari today. Oh my gosh, bro, please you sell the Porsche, bro, please hunt, like stuff like that. You kind of have to show it in your lifestyle marketing and then also show it with like your students' results, essentially. So then once you do that new like product or new whatever you're trying to launch, people kind of jump on that a little bit quicker. Just keep going with it, honestly. That's all you can do, is just keep going, keep learning, and keep pushing. So yeah. Good shit.
You guys like that? Some good value? Definitely write down some questions that you guys have for them. We'll do that in the Q&A portion. Mine is a little bit longer. There's a lot of value. I'm gonna start with mindset, like how to truly think like a high-level entrepreneur. I really went into serious detail when building this presentation, studying like the top billionaires, Alex Hormozi, Iman Ghazi, like how these guys present themselves and how they actually operate. Because anyone can really learn the skills, right, to be successful, but it's like, how do you operate at the highest level and get as much done in a short amount of time as you want to be quicker. Everyone knows that speed is the most important thing in business, so we'll get into it. And then I'm also going to touch on a whole section of meta ads, and I go from beginner, intermediate, and then advanced, and if at any point for the meta ads you guys don't understand like a portion, I know you guys are a little bit newer, but you guys have an understanding, and I know you guys also want to understand kind of the psychology and the aspect of how it actually works. Just feel free to interrupt me at any time, and if it's a more complex question, just write it down and save it for the Q&A. Let's get into it. So how to think like a billionaire and build a meta system that prints money. So this is where success actually starts. So mind, thoughts, action, and results. Like this is the whole framework of actually how to achieve success. So thoughts create execution. So whatever you think about, I don't know if you guys notice, there's like this most common analogy that if you think of seeing a red car, you're probably going to see it more when you're driving. It's the more you think about your goals and the more it's constantly on your mind, the more it's actually to come into fruition. And execution creates outcome. So if you guys have an idea that's pressing, you know you need to take action on, just take action on it with speed, because chances are people are going to copy it if it's a good idea. Through all my studying of very highly successful people, these are the exact principles that they define when actually thinking about life and their business. So the first one is mental awareness, being aware of your inputs daily and what you guys are actually doing to succeed and to push. Like everything you have to do is towards moving the needle. That's all the tasks that you guys are actually implementing. So this is a really important section. Mental cognition, like what are you putting into your body? And this is so standard. What are you actually putting into your body to ensure that you guys operate at the highest level? Are you eating like crap? Are you eating healthy? Are you going to the gym? These are all factors that seem cliche, but they play a massive factor in actually winning in your business. Business principles. So what I mean by business principles is selling with honesty. There's so many people in today's day and age, like the Miami course seller, etc., that completely lie to people about what they can offer, fake results. And we see downfalls from creators, I'm not going to name their name, but we see these downfalls of them actually not being able to pay people, scamming their students. So in any business model that you guys are in, you need to sell with honesty, because your reputation takes 10 years to build and 10 seconds to destroy. So that's a very important principle there. Business discipline. So just like sports, I don't know if, I'm pretty sure most of everyone has been in sports, but the disciplines that it takes to maybe sacrifice not going out that night, maybe sacrificing having to study, learning this extra skill, that's what it's really gonna take to propel you to the next level. Because business, I personally think, you guys can disagree with me, entrepreneurship is the hardest sport in the world. I truly, truly believe that, and there's a reason you can do it to the end of your life. And you're constantly competing with people, like if we're all young, we're constantly competing with people 3 times our age. So we're not thinking of we're competing against each other, we're competing against these monsters and Goliaths in business that have been doing billions in sales. Like, how do we stand out? And that's the reason why I got into Meta. Because you can actually compete with people spending millions of dollars a month on Google, Yelp, etc. with targeted meta ads. And that's why I got into it, and I'm so passionate about helping other businesses succeed with that. The processes and tools. So we're actually going to go into their exact billionaire thought process on how they actually think about life and their business together. So your beliefs, patterns, identity, impulses, and attention span are extremely important. Callie touched a lot on how our attention span is crap because of short form content. So something I love thinking about, and a framework that I think everyone can utilize, is reading books. And I'll tell you why. Where do you think everyone gets their information? From social media, scrolling. So who do you think is going to take the time to sit down and read an entire book on marketing, sales, psychology, whatever industry you're in, real estate, savings, whatever? They're not going to take the time to do that because their attention span is so bad. So that differentiates you on the knowledge gap of 99% of the people. So the billionaire focus filter. So I want you guys to ask yourself this daily. What matters? Why does it matter? What happens if I don't do this? How can I do it simpler? So I'm always trying to simplify processes. I don't have any setters anymore. And setters are for people who don't understand what social media is, in terms of like lead gen on social media. It's when you get a lead from an ad, you get a lead from a follower, and I now have AI integrate and actually book them into my calendar. I'm trying to make it way simpler, way easier for them to actually get on the phone with me. And most people fail from miscalculated effort, not lack of action. So this just means they're putting too much effort into one singular thing where they could easily outsource. I know so many people are spending 6 hours a day editing, 6 hours a day filming their own stuff. Those 6 hours, if you're a business owner, like that's so much time for you during the day that you can be growing your business and actually working on landing new client. Warm. So this is actually engagement plus conversion. So you're actually going to have build out a full funnel. So my exact agency structure when I'm running ads is the cold is just going to go to a lead form. Once it's warmer and we're actually using the lookalikes and the custom audiences, I'm going to build something like a click funnel or go high level, and their AIs are really good to build it really quick if you don't want to pay for a graphic designer. But this just makes it way easier for them and way more professional because they can actually see more of what you're offering. Whereas a lead form, it's just you fill out a quick questions, you get the data, but we already now have that data from the cold audience. Does that make sense? All right. So the hot buyers. So the objective is conversion only. So we're really only focusing on using custom audiences for this, not as much lookalike, because we now can integrate the lookalike like almost into the custom and only utilize that exact demographic of people who are already converted with these two objectives. And this is, again, a funnel. It's not a lead form. This is the data that I've gathered. Like lead forms are so much better for cold stages, just to develop the data on who your demographic is, who's actually engaging, who's taking the time to fill out your quiz funnel, and then you're obviously going to want to change it to where they're already accustomed, they're sophisticated with actually what you do and how you do it. So you're going to be able to actually just do it, send them to a landing page to where they can book a call directly. Whereas with a lead form, you're just getting their data. You're not actually having them book a call right away. The business will actually reach out to them. So what's special about that is with the data you develop, you're cutting out the real middleman of the setters. So your funnel must measure into 4 stages. So this is kind of like some offer creation psychology in here. So 1, irresistible offer. That will maybe be if you're an agency owner, I'll get you 20 book calls or you don't pay. Something like that. And the offer creation is something that you will come up with as a business, and once you actually have a set offer, then you can kind of push this funnel. So 1, clear niche and problem. So a lot of people make the mistake when they're just starting of not niching down soon enough. Like you have to identify who you're going after and just absolutely just straight face right at them, like only that niche, because then you become the go-to business for that niche, which is super, super important. It gives you massive leverage in your marketplace because the smaller and smaller audience you can serve, the more you can become the shark in that market. Obviously 1 simple funnel, that may be a click funnel, a quiz form, etc. And 1 KPI equation. So what do I mean by that? So with KPIs, it's super important to have like your key indicators. Like what are your CPMs, like cost per 1,000 views? What is your average cost per lead? These are super important indicators, especially when running meta ads, to actually take into account on how you're going to upgrade to the scale campaign and which ads you're actually going to take from tester spending $5 a day to spending 150, 1,000 a day. We have some clients spending 1,000 because we took such extensive testing that they're not losing money because we already have the data. We know who to push meta to. So intermediate. So that was the intermediate system. We're actually going to go into the advanced system. So the funnel kind of more advanced. So cold, warm, hot. We went over that. You guys understand that. The cold traffic is going to be more broad. The interest, the lookalikes, there's going to be none of that. The KPIs, so the cost per conversion event, is going to be set to extremely broad, especially when we're testing. And you guys obviously understand that as people who ran ads before. And the warm audience, we're going to send them now to a page, not really a funnel, because it's like I said, you want to eliminate steps in the process. There's a psychology thing I saw the other day to this business owner where he had this website and you have to click on the website, and to get the free quote, which classifies as a lead, they have to click like 3 buttons to finally get their quote. And so we eliminated that. We just put more on one page and we saw the cost per lead like drop drastically. So just eliminating the process, eliminating the clicks, just making it easier for the viewer. Because like I said, the attention span is awful. So the easier we can make it for everyone, because we're getting lazier by the day, at least not us in this room, but just the easier we can make it for people, the better. Hot conversions come from a landing page and an offer at the checkout. It's not from filling out an entire quiz. It's from, you've already pre-warmed them, you have all the data from the tester campaigns to be able to get them to actually convert on the scaling ad to where you're actually putting in the lookalike and you're putting in the custom audiences because they're the exact people who already converted. So you feel more comfortable as a business owner spending more money and just eliminating that setter process of having to actually go and manually call them. And they're actually going to call you. So retargeting framework, this is my exact retargeting framework that I've used for all my clients. So warm retargeting first. So the campaign objective, obviously conversions, which is leads. That's what it means, it's just a conversion event. The angle, so the best performing cold angle is essentially just testing as many creatives with the new Andromeda update. And the easiest way to do it is, like I explained, with the 5 different frameworks and just changing the hooks, the bodies, and the CTAs. So the audience. So what I mean is this is either the lookalike or the custom. So it'll give you an option to upgrade or keep the same engagers from 180 days. This is just, it continuously updates until after 180 days. So that's typically as long as we run the scaling campaign, only because when you have a super high performing ad, something that could happen is it gets creative fatigue, which means people start copying you. Like Diro, or I think Callie talked about, like when you're doing something right, people copy you. And it's super easy to study meta ads in the meta ads library to the point where it's very easy for them to copy you. So I would say the duration of having the lookalikes and everyone, because they can steal some of that data from your lookalikes, so just have it running for an average of 180 days to where the data keeps uploading. The budget. So once you guys, so like $50 per 10K audience is like an average. So if you spend $50 on Meta, you should reach 10,000 people if you have a good CPM. So it honestly depends per industry. You know what I mean? I saw that look. Like it really depends per industry. Like if you're in real estate selling a home, that's crazy. But the case study I'm going to go into, our client, he owns a gym for special needs kids. This is very much accurate because where's the competition in that? Imagine how niche that is. So there's not really any competition in that industry, so it's going to be a pretty accurate amount for $50 per 10K. But this is pretty standard. Like if you have a really good creative, there's no reason why you spend $50 and get 10K views. That's standard. Like really, aside from extremely high ticket like construction or real estate, agents selling homes getting commission of 40 to 60K, this is pretty standard for all industry. So why we add a PPE? So PPE is page post engagement. So you want to create a second retargeting campaign, which is essentially like, it's like a duplicate of the one that you're exactly using. And I haven't gotten into this strategy yet. This is a little bit new and it's been crushing it for my clients so far. Creating a second retargeting campaign. So let's say you have one campaign solely targeting the custom audience. Like we wanted to just focus on that, right? These are people who added your products to cart, but didn't engage. So it's just retargeting them, right? That's the custom. The lookalike is people who have already bought from you and it's just targeting other people. And the reason I duplicate it and put almost like not an ad set budget, but I actually make 2 campaigns is so that campaign objective can be solely focused on the lookalike or the custom. Why we add a PPE. So if you're giving a campaign the objective, right, obviously we want leads, but if you're giving it the objective of solely going after the data of the people who have already bought from us and just creating a lookalike, that campaign is going to optimize way better. And of course, with the more creatives you do, the more you optimize for that, that's when it's going to actually come into fruition. The same thing with the lookalike. If you have a sole campaign focused on the lookalike, that's when you're actually going to see results because it's focusing on its sole conversion event. So PPE warms them emotionally plus socially. So one sells the brain, the other sells the ego. So like the custom is really like you're trying to get them to buy something new. That's why we add that second campaign because they've already bought from me once, they have that trust, now we're trying to get them again on a different product or service, different price point, etc. This is my exact like testing and scaling procedure for businesses. So when I test, I'm using a $5 budget for around 2 weeks. I'm splitting the audiences in terms of like multiple ad sets. Like I'm letting Meta's AI decide one on that set. If you guys know what an ad set is, it's basically where you're telling Meta where to push your ad to in terms of location, demographic, etc. And I'm splitting that between who I think is my target audience. If you're a business owner, who you think is your target audience, and then you're letting Meta decide who your target audience is, and you're actually split testing that. Scale and production. So like when you scale the winners, you're really looking at the 5 to 15x KPI, and then you're starting to add lookalikes when you scale it. And what's applicable for scaling is anywhere from, like we just looked at, if we're getting $10 per lead, there's no reason in spending $500. We're already making money. So we either have to upgrade our team, and this is like business internally. It's like more about your infrastructure. So you don't need to overspend to get leads. If you know your target lead, this is your average leads across all campaigns, like you don't need to raise that price. But obviously, once you find a winning ad, you're going to raise the price to the scaling campaign. And you're going to start adding lookalikes, retargeting, and PPEs. So that's what you're going to see from the last slide. Obviously, you guys have notes on that. So this is a client case study, and I want you guys to understand that. This is actually Devine, a very good friend of ours and client that we've been able to do very well for. And this is an example of kind of what a meta ad campaign looks like. And as you can see, obviously, we just raised this campaign. And based on the framework that I was just telling you guys about, I'll let you look at this for a second. But we turned off the tester campaign and upgraded it to the main campaign. And if you guys see the cost per result right here, $2 per filled out form. And for his type of audience, it's kind of hard to integrate that landing page. So that's why we did a form for this one, just because the results were too amazing. We were getting $2.73 cost per result, which means cost per filled out form. Everyone knows that means they filled out a whole quiz, gave us their information, consented to actually getting a marketing call from us. And if we look, $2, why would we spend, when I scaled the budget, why would we were spending $5 at the time. Why would I do $100? Like they have a few locations. They don't have the infrastructure to be able to handle hundreds and hundreds of leads. So we only upgraded it to 15. And before this was around like I think 50 leads at $5 a day, right? With they're around the same cost per conversion. And we upgraded to 15 and it doubled. But that's pretty much, that's manageable. So the goal is to generate consistent low-cost leads to fill their tester campaign. So before us, they had inconsistent lead flow, high cost per acquisition from previous efforts, and not a scalable ad system. They tried meta ads, but they didn't actually have a clear set system, which is what we're developing here. So After our system, they got predictable leads on demand. Cost dropped to as low as $2.74 per lead. 145 total leads generated on only $15 a day. This is amazing. It's a pretty high ticket service. So yeah, overall, this is the last slide. I hope you guys can audit your beliefs in terms of how you guys are thinking as a high-level entrepreneur and really think of this game as a sport and to constantly put into your body and feed your mind with knowledge and differentiate yourself from other people. Clean your funnel, right, to one key performance indicator, like what's the one thing that will allow you to actually scale. Track deep metrics, not just leads. Leads can be bought, leads can be faked, whatever. Like track really, talk to your clients, get the data like in real time, what's actually working. And create a cold plus warm plus hot funnel correctly. Build a sandbox production, which is again, just starting with the testing. And use the 5 to 15x KPI rule. Add PPE plus lookalikes only when it's ready. Don't rush into that. Let the testing campaign play out. And then scale horizontally, not vertically. That's it. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. We just finished up the mastermind. How did everyone like it?
Yeah!
Let's go, let's go. We just wrapped up the mastermind, guys, and I think it was an absolute success. I think people got the principles on how to start a personal brand, utilize it to actually drive traffic to whatever business they're starting to generate leads. Callie went into amazing detail on how to get that done.
Yes,
I touched on meta ads, and I think it crushed. What do you think of it, Callie?
Overall, it went very, very, very well. We both gave out a ton of free sauce, and I cannot wait for the next one. So you guys better be there because we're going to have way more speakers, way more people, and so much more sauce to give to you guys.
Yes,
so
sir.
If you missed out this time, you better come next time.
Let's go.
Not
Let's
playing.
go.
Let's go,
I better
boys.
see you there.
Guys, so we just wrapped up the mastermind. We're all going to do a little bit of a group lunch, group recap of what we learned. And yeah, come with us. Yeah,
It was good, bro.
It was awesome.
Yo, cameraman. Wait, is it like a wide lens? Can you...
There we go. Yeah, guys, so this is the entire building. So it's literally over here. I mean, look at this whole layout, guys. It's absolutely insane. I mean, I think the mastermind was a tremendous success. I hope people do as well. Oh, you're not going to Mendocino? Thank you, bro. I'll call you right in. Thank you. I appreciate you.
What?
Yo, what? That's insane. Oh. I literally am sick, bro.
And you started.
Let's go. Bro, I have a headache from that.
No, I'm actually nauseous.
Yeah, same, bro. So guys, we just wrapped up the mastermind. It was an absolute success. We're gonna go do a little group lunch right now, reflect on everything we learned. And overall, if you guys didn't attend this, I highly recommend the next one. It's gonna be most likely in January, but it was a tremendous success. And I think everyone that actually came can actually have actionables to apply to their business today. It's amazing.
What you need?
Look at him. Louder, look.
Bro, when he pulled in, he parked too far, he had to get out. Then he was reaching over his door.
Look at this fool. Look at them. They're like staring at the whip. Dude, are they taking a picture of his license plate? Give video, Kelly. Give video, Kelly. Oh my God, give video of the cop. Give video of the cop. Yo, Kelly, we clipped that. We clipped that. You got that on video, right?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, bro. Yeah, no. You can hear that shit 3 blocks down, gang. Guys, how Callie got out of that, he told him he just attended Bothering Consulting's Mastermind, and the cop was like, oh, like you understand how to run meta ads and integrate it into the personal brand, and that's how he got it done. Bro, really? You're not gonna let me in? You Oh, cop. Look at him trying to muffle the cop. Really rich. That license plate's tough.
Wait, what is it called again? Oh, Men.
Casino Farms. Yo, can you send me the Addy for the which one you're going to?
Yeah, Nick will text you.
Nick, send it. Just Callie's getting gas right now.
Right,
bro, crazy shit happened. He revved his shit at a red light and a cop flew in, bro. Motorcycle cop flew in, blocked the entire.
I forgot when.
And bro, Callie was like praying, like, please, bro, no. But yeah, send us the Addy. I'll send us to Callie.
Okay, bad. Peace.
Bye. This is the hoodie. You got a small?
On the back seat.
Do you have a small?
Yeah, I think so.
Let me buy one.
Wait, Loki, let me buy one too. Let me see it.
Oh, you don't need to buy it.
Yeah. It's me?
Yeah, just have it.
That's why it's not 40
small though, right?
pounds anymore.
I only have 2 small.
That's all good. Right. Appreciate you, bro.
Wait, I gotta send this to Callie.
How big is the media?
Yo, you get that shit.
Quality. We don't do that. I got the best.
Guys, the best in the game, bro.
Yes, sir. The best of the best.
Guys, like he's literally the chillest in the game. There's a reason why he's at where he's at, bro. Like when you're giving stuff for free about your brand, like it's just more promo. They're gonna recommend it now to other people who want to rep and like the same style. Like it's really like that. Like he's really the best in the game, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Guys, that's the perks of having rich friends. He just hooked everyone in his car up with hoodies that are probably like 100, 120 bucks. And it just goes to show like what type of character that is when you have those rich friends.
Why you so fine, girl, you a masterpiece. He ain't no boss, so tell him leave you alone. I'm trying to say that shit in action, please.
1 year ago, almost a year ago today, January 1st, 2025, I write my goals. One of them was host a mastermind. I really manifested it. It's really real. And like to have friends like Callie, Diro, willing to speak and give value to everyone that attended, it's a dream come true, really. But I really, like people understand when meeting rich people, it's like you're just like them. But yeah, guys, me and Alex were literally talking right before this. Like, this is my first mastermind. And to have the turnout, to have how it went. Most masterminds, they're not giving actual systems that you can use after the event. They're really giving knowledge that they know that you can't really implement the next day. My whole thesis and goal when throwing this is so you guys have systems that are applicable, that you're able to use the next day, the same day after you learn the information from the mastermind. And I truly think we succeeded with that. I think I'm just blessed to be able to be in this situation to give that knowledge and to be able to like solicit this community of, we got Callie, Diro, speakers, and everyone crushed it, bro. I'm just grateful. Let's go. Just stole his AP, bro, or whatever.
I was like, really?
Yeah, bro, you took the wrong way, gang. I got here like 10 minutes ago.
Good. We're gonna order really quick. Guys, we just got to Mendocino Farms. The entire crew from the Mastermind just came out here. We're gonna kind of reflect on everything that we learned, enjoy a meal, and wrap up soon, so come on. What's really special about like building a community is like you really get to actually bond with each one of them, understand where they are in their business journey, and actually grow with them. It's more done with you, not done for you, if that makes sense.
With that Lamborghini, the two-seater like I drag. I can put some Poochie on her coochie, yeah, I'm nasty.
Guys, that is it for the Mastermind vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed and got value out of it.
I did.
Let's go.
Everybody else did.
Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys on the next video.
Make sure to like, comment, subscribe on the video, and stay tuned for more sauce.
Let's go.
Think I better get rest, have my patience then. You can tell by the way they dress on the latest trend. Yeah, she pretty in the face, that shit don't make her 10.